I have lost trust with the medical establishment, even my doctor, because of COVID-19 policies, vaccines, hospital protocols, and denial of early treatment. I think I'm not alone. What to do? How do we find doctors whom we can trust in this world of censorship? Having a telemed COVID-19 doctor doesn't solve the big problem. Are we truly on our own? I think I'm not alone, he says in the middle of this question. No, you're not alone at all. There are a lot of us who were already picky, as it were, about doctors and insisted on asking questions and of them about why they came to the conclusions they did. And some doctors would never abide that, and we steered clear of such doctors. But COVID-19 has revealed a whole nother level of both incompetence and corruption in terms of medical practice. That said, we know doctors here in Portland and elsewhere who are excellent. And one of the things that, and other health professionals, one of the things that has become a rule of thumb for me and had become before COVID, as I was seeking various kinds of healthcare to help me after the boat accident that I experienced in Galapagos in 2016, was that the MDs were quick to want to prescribe drugs and get their knives out and suggest surgery. It seemed like a fairly blunt and limited toolkit. And the DOs, the osteopaths, the NDs, the naturopaths, and various other types of body workers, such as some chiropractors and strain counter-strain therapists and massage therapists and physical therapists, all of whom there are presumably extraordinary practitioners and terrible practitioners, and that is true for MDs as well. But among those slightly to much more alternative kinds of medical practice, you are, I think, more likely to find people who are well positioned because they've chosen to go into these fields. People who are well positioned to hear questions from their patients that they might not have thought of before and are therefore interested in investigating further.
Yeah, I agree. And it's interesting, I would say, how many, I did not know much about osteopathy until we got to Portland and started seeing an osteopath. Mm-hmm. I find it fascinating that this field exists and the discovery of what it is and why it potentially is implicated in so many different pathologies that we treat badly with more conventional medicine or more standard medicine is very interesting. But another interesting allopathic
medicine is the word that is used to refer to basically standard Western medicine.
All right. Mm-hmm. So what has been secondarily interesting, so our initial experience of osteopathy is pre-COVID by a lot. The number of heterodox COVID doctors who are osteopaths rather than MDs is interesting in its own right. Mm-hmm. So there is something about being in the heterodox medicine field that probably opens you to heterodoxy. Mm-hmm. And we have seen a good deal of that, and it's fascinating.